Hi everyone, I've been working on developing a proposed furniture scheme for an industrial apartment for my clients Tom and Maddie. I initially created two different concepts, urban sanctuary and contemporary industrial styles. This for the clients to understand different ways that the space of their home can be portrayed. Tom and Maddie have decided that they prefer the contemporary industrial concept, which I have further developed for them. I wanted to create a space in this design to allow Tom and Maddie to undergo the feeling of freedom, relaxation, and perhaps luxury, which they have asked for in the brief. The apartment originally has polished concrete flooring and long tall walls with exposed high beams. Tom and Maddie both like this structure and want to keep it to add to the industrial concept. I wanted to create a home for Tom and Maddie, a place that they can come home from work and sit down in a comfortable, spacious and peaceful manner. For this concept, I've combined the use of mainly timbers and some metals to complement the industrial idea and a splash of blue and orange to add character. I'd use these two colours in particular as that is what the client suggested after choosing the contemporary industrial concept in the last submission. Tom and Maddie also mentioned extending the proposed ripple wall finish around the sides of the pod wall which divides the living room and the kitchen, and I've reflected this here. I have this woven ripple wall there and I've just reflected it around the sides of each of the walls so that it creates more of a feature into the home. I've decided to hang plants from the ceiling, and in this case I would use the spider plants here, which were recommended by Emily at Bunnings. I added these plants after Tom and Matt explained in the client journal that they would love plants in their home, and I wanted to use this to enhance the natural feature of the woven ripple wall. Initially, Tom and Maddie both mentioned that they were after more space to display their books, souvenirs and cultural pieces. In this final decoration scheme, there's lots of space within the entertainment unit there in front of the TV and also on top of the entertainment unit to display these items. I also asked them in the client journal if they have any hobbies or interests that they wanted to create space for. Tom meditates and Matt is an amateur photographer and has some equipment. In the proposed furniture scheme, the addition of two Gus Annex buffets in the bedroom provide both Tom and Maddie each their own space to keep these belongings. I have decided to install block-out curtains on the bedroom windows. They can easily be opened and closed by sliding the curtain across the wall. One will be installed on each of the bedroom windows, as Maddie has stated that from working long hours indoors in an air conditioning environment she suffers from light sensitivity, and adding these curtains in the bedroom will allow her to block out the light and rest comfortably. I want to keep the entrance open and not clustered, the opening there. However, I have included a table that will keep a bowl on it to place their keys and sunnies in. I have placed a shoe rack under the table for somewhere they can keep their shoes, and I have hung a coat rack with hooks above this table for placement of their coats, bags and helmets. The addition of a brick wallpaper on the furthest northern wall here behind the entertainment unit is to add visual texture to the space of the room. However, as the bricks are white, this still allows the space to feel open and not confining. Maddie mentioned that Tom likes recliners. I have included a lounge suite with a added chase on the end there of the left side of the lounge for Tom to sit back and put his feet up. I have added a reading lamp beside this lounge suite to allow both Tom and Maddie to read comfortably on the lounge with appropriate lighting. The dining table is a combination of timber and black metals, which is a beautiful industrial piece which seats 6 people here. There is 900mm space behind the chairs of the dining table, which allows enough space for people to move around comfortably without any strain. The use of ergonomics I have included within the design is appropriate height of specific furnishings to ensure that clients can approach each piece of furniture without straining themselves. The coffee table is appropriate height of 360 millimeters. The dining table is appropriate height of 700 millimeters alongside the sofa table there, which is also 700 millimeters high, and the coat hanger and hooks, which is fixed on the wall above the sofa table, is 1200 millimeters from the floor. Tom and Maddie have also asked for a sustainable design. I have filled the home with timber furnishings that are all recyclable. The skirting boards in the apartment are a powder-coated aluminium steel, which is a sun-renewable resource. The aluminium is a good conductor of solar heat, which attracts and holds the warmth from the sun. It too may also be recycled at the end of its use. Thank you everybody for your time. I'll see you next time.